Hello, beautiful divine seeker. It's time to do a romance reading. It's the perfect timing right now to talk about love and to find out what you can do, what guidance you need to have the best love in your life, to have the best situation, to find the best person, or to elevate the relationship that you have already to the highest level. So let's tune in. Okay, I have my sage going here as well. So let's do this. I already have, okay, here we go. It's nice and hot. I've already done this ceremony. I have chosen 3 piles. I'll keep the sage going right here on the table and I'll let you see what I'm doing. Okay, I've already shuffled the cards, put down these cards. I don't know what they are. So deck 1, 2, and 3. And again, as always, we're going to do it a little differently than usual. I want you to have a flash of the cards because I want you to use your intuition actively to choose the deck. So don't choose yet. This will trigger your intuition, okay? All right, okay. This will trigger your intuition for you to be able to choose the right deck. So here you go. Just to trust your intuition. Here you go. Okay, perfect. So I want you to now choose 1, 2, or 3 after that flash. And you will see the timestamps down below in the description box so you can jump right to the deck that you chose. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. 3 and 2 we'll put to the side here. 3 and 2. Those who chose deck number 1, I'm going to do it from bottom to top. That's how I shuffled. I'm going to do past, present, future, and then the extra cards to see the meaning. And remember, this reading is an answer to the question, how can I best find the perfect love? What can I do to augment my love vibration to the highest level? Okay, so let's go here. Past, present, future. So this is very interesting. The past card, you're getting the 9 of Wands reversed in the past. I feel that in the far past, you've had a relationship where you hung on way too long. A relationship that wasn't serving you, and that's this. This is someone hanging on who's very, very loyal, who is just not giving up on something that's not working. But because it's reversed, I feel that you have released that. You've released that relationship. And if you are in a relationship that you're recognizing that is really, really not good, you've already made that choice in your heart. You know, you've recognized that it's not the best thing, that it's not serving you. So you have either released it already or you are about to release that relationship, okay? So it's very important to recognize the lessons that we've learned from this. I mean, the only path to finding true love is self-love and self-acceptance. And if we don't love ourselves, we don't honor ourselves in love, then we stay in relationships that are bad, that are detrimental, that are even downright abusive. And most of us have been there, but this is something that in the last couple of years, like not way in the past, this is something that I feel that you've gone through, but you already know. You know what the situation is, and this was like a really big influence for you. So I feel that you've really learned from that. Coming then to the present moment. Wow, you're getting the Hierophant. This is really interesting. So I'm getting several messages because, you know, these readings are energies for you. And every one of you is different. Every one of you has had a different twist to the energy, a different situation to the energy that is coming up here. That's why these cards can work for many people. Okay, so with this card, the first thing that I'm getting is either you are right now in a fixed relationship, or you are married, or you are still hanging on to this person. Or the second scenario, you are ready for a relationship that is more solid and that is more, I would say, fixed. You are ready. It doesn't have to be marriage. You know, these days, not everybody wants to get married, but the Hierophant stands for the symbol of a very solid, long-term commitment in a relationship. So you are ready to commit, or you have already committed, or you are committed either to a good person or this person. Still a smaller percentage of you, I would say, a smaller percentage of you, like I said, is still here, and you are somehow tied and bound a little bit, and you're feeling that you can't easily get out of it, because this is big commitment. Okay, so no matter what the situation is, this is the energy of commitment, long-term relationship right now. So this is on your mind, and this is your energy, and this is actually really good. This is really good if you're looking for love, because it means that you've come to the point from all your past experiences where, okay, you're here, you're ready, you want to commit, you want to be in a relationship. No matter what the particular situation is, it means in your heart you are ready. You are ready. So that's really, really interesting. And those of you, the small percentage of you, okay, who are in a relationship where you know that it's not good, this energy can be a little bit tricky, because it's like you don't want to be out on the loose. You want to be in a relationship. You don't want to give up. So as you can see, it's so interesting. Each energy in each card can be good or bad. There are always two polarities to everything, and the negative polarity of this is being caught and bound in a fixed relationship, and with obligations, maybe with children, with family, society, or maybe even you thinking that it's bad to get a divorce or to leave someone. Okay, that's the negative polarity of this, but this is your energy, whether positive or negative. You have to recognize that. But we are in this reading looking for the best way to find the best lover, to find the best romance, to really up your love to the highest level. So let's look into the near future. And this is also very interesting. This is the Chariot reversed. The Chariot reversed. So I'm going to need a few more clarifiers to really look further. This is the near future. Okay. And first of all, it's an energy of, if we look at this upright, the Chariot talks about being ready and moving forward. Okay, so with this here and the Chariot coming up, I feel that yes, you are ready, you want to commit, but you have to take it slow and easy. It's not going to be an immediate boom, boom, boom success in your case. Okay, you have to take your time. Don't say yes too fast, okay? Because someone who is ready may, just because you're ready, say yes to a person who comes along who's not optimal, who's not the best. So in the near future, just bide your time, because this is like, okay, boom, I'm saying yes, I'm moving forward. So the situation is, just be very discerning, hold back a little bit, don't move too fast, okay? And those of you who want to take your relationship to the next level, patience and perseverance and you know, that slow, steadfast unconditionality of love is important for you, because this is a card that's like a little bit like, it's very high energy, a little bit impatient, like I want to go, right? That's what this energy is. But this is telling you, okay, be steadfast, don't move too quickly, okay, in order to get into that pure love vibration that we all want, that perfect love vibration that we want at this time. So this is very interesting. So let's continue here. Let's move these to the side and let's get the next one. This is a color card. I chose this specifically. Oh, I chose this deck specifically because I felt guided that we need a card of the color. Now pink, this is very interesting. Let love in. Ooh, okay, so this is your specific message. Let love in. Pink is heart chakra, okay? It's the 4th chakra. So I feel that your heart chakra is not very balanced. What does that mean? It means that even though you're ready, you are in a relationship that maybe you don't want, you are very fixed, okay? With this here, I also feel that the fixedness has to do with your heart. It has to do with your heart chakra. That is not balanced, that is not open, that is maybe overactive or underactive. Okay, so it's very important that you do a little bit of work on love, self-love, on your heart chakra. Meditate on love. Look for guided meditations regarding love. Work on that 4th chakra. You need that in order to be discerning for whoever's coming, because you're gonna have someone coming in. I think you're gonna have several options coming in for you, those who are single specifically. So if your heart chakra is overactive, you're going to jump in too fast. You're going to want to be, yes, I'm here. You're going to want to be a little too controlling. You're going to be not discerning enough. And if your heart chakra is underactive, you'll be too closed. You won't be able to open yourself up properly to that love coming in. Okay, so this is really interesting. This is something to work on here. Let's continue with the next one. Let's see what that one is. Okay, wow, the King of Forces. So this is the Akashic Tarot. So this is a past life energy. The King of Forces. Wow, let me just take a look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I'm already getting something. I'm going to go in and get a past life vision for you regarding love. And this is regarding your partner or future partner. The one who is the right one for you in this cycle of life for you. The one who you are attracting, or the one who you are with, if you know that it's the right one and not the wrong one. This is really interesting. So let me go into it for a moment, okay? It's probably a slightly different scenario for each one of you, but the essence of this past life is a beautiful connection. So this is a past life where you and the other person were in complete harmony, where you lived a very natural, grounded life with a very close connection to nature, to animals, to magic. I feel this was a long time ago. This was after the birth of Christ, but before the Dark Ages. So maybe 500-600 after the birth of Christ, around that time is when you had that past life. And in that past life, you were a female. I'm feeling this very strongly. And the other one was a male. This was him. That was a representative of him. And no matter if you're watching, if you're a man or a woman, we incarnate alternately as males or females mostly to experience the fullness of life. In this lifetime, you and your lover were very happy and very connected, and magic was real in those times. And the connection to the earth, to Mother Gaia, to nature, to the animals was very much a focus in your life. And I feel that I kind of felt you running through the forest barefoot with animals around you. And you and him had a magical encounter. When you were together the first time, it was a magical encounter. And you were like two innocent children almost coming together in perfect harmony. And you married him, not in a ceremony, but just you and him decided to pledge love to each other all by yourselves in the forest, just with the trees and the animals as witnesses. And that was such a beautiful lifetime of harmony and connection. And I think you can really draw on that in this lifetime. You can draw on that. You can take the energy from that, and you will feel this connection to him or her, you know, whoever you're with in this lifetime. Like I said, in that lifetime, it was a him. And it's just, there was such a beautiful, beautiful energy. This was somewhere in Eastern Europe. a little further south where it wasn't that cold in the winter. The big forests were there, small villages. It was a peaceful time and a very peaceful and harmonious lifetime. And you can really draw on that. So, and I feel you don't have any negative karma with that person from that lifetime. Really, really beautiful. So open your heart chakra to make sure that this person will be able to come in. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue here. Let's see what else do we have. Musical joy. Oh, wow. I think this is another indicator of what you and your lover can really connect with. Both of you through music. Music, dancing, flow, even the energy of music. So I feel that you and the other person can have such a harmonious being together. And maybe this is even an indication of the other person's gifts and talents, where you might be, oh, look at this person. He, I heard him sing, or I'm seeing him dance. I'm seeing him in the flow, or her, right? In this lifetime, whoever that is. So that's a really beautiful indication. Musical joy. Let's see what else do we have here. Now, the next two cards are very interesting. So I'm going to open them both. Oh, wow. So here, the next two cards are two archetypes, and these are the archetypes that you have to embody and the archetype that the other will bring forth. Okay, so the Fool, the archetype of the Fool is what you are stepping into to meet this perfect lover, and the lover will have the archetype of the Bully. Wow, that's really interesting. And all these archetypes are positive. They are positive. There are phases in our life where we need to really embody the energy to step forward. So let's look at you first. The archetype of the Fool. Let me read what it says there. Light attributes. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So the opening of the heart chakra and the balancing of the heart chakra is what has to happen so you can reveal your emotion, fearlessly revealing emotion. And that's what you have to work on, and step into that archetype, unlock that archetype so you can fully enjoy love. And there's harmony, flow, musical joy, and laughter and fun. This is going to be a huge thing between the both of you. Now, the shadow attributes is something that can come forth that you have to control, using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Okay, so that's the closing of the heart chakra, or like the warping of it. So it's interesting, and this shows that every single card, every single archetype, everything has this perspective of dark and light. Duality is everywhere. Everything is just a matter of perspective, right? Now let's see how you can recognize the other person and what you have to be aware of in the other person. So the other person is the archetype of the Bully, and you're going to say, what? I hate bullies. We do, but let's see. There's a positive part of this archetype that your lover is going to need in his next phase in life, or her next phase in life. And you have to support that. Light attributes. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Helps confront the inner fears that bully you. Wow, that's really interesting. Shadow attributes conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Wow, okay. So I feel this person has dealt with bullies in their life. That's maybe how you can recognize them. And sometimes the pattern continues. If you've been bullied, then maybe you bully others later. So I feel that this person that you will meet, or the person that you are together with, right? The person you're together with, to help you understand them better and to really step into harmony with them. This bully thing is a big theme in their life, and they're having to deal with it. And that's causing them to have fear come up and perhaps lash out. That's what I'm getting with this. So when you meet this person, if you haven't met them yet, look a little deeper. If you see maybe a little bout of anger in them, or if you see something in them, and help them overcome that. Okay, and if you are with a partner who seems sometimes to be a little irrational or have like, or put you down a little bit, it's the own inner fear of this person, and you know, the negative karma created by others bullying him or her. So this is really interesting. But you know, the interesting thing is, it doesn't make people bad if they're stepping into their archetypes. The archetypes are to bring out the best in you and to learn a lesson and to overcome the negative parts of this. So that's very, very interesting. And we don't stay in these archetypes for our whole lives necessarily, right? We change these archetypes, these patterns of being as we go along. So that is really, really interesting. Okay, so let us see here. I think I feel one card is missing. Let me get one more card here. Okay, let me get one more card for you. Let me see, which deck should I use? Let me see here. So the last card I want to get for you here. So I'll get one more card from this beautiful deck here. Let's do this. One more card. Here we go. Okay. Okay, you were born to create. Beautiful. As a last message here, I feel this is saying you are really ready for a committed relationship, and it's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you not so long from now. You know, if you follow all these different suggestions and if you follow this guidance, because look, this is a creation card. This is creating love, creating harmony, creating something out of that. If you're looking for a family, okay, this is an egg. An egg is something that brings forth a beautiful new thing, and that can be new love, even a child. This can be just going really to the next level and creating a whole new world for you. So I feel that love and romance at this point, it's really, really good. You're moving in the right direction, as long as you don't go too fast and say yes to the first person that comes along. But I feel it's really beautiful, and you're really moving forward in a positive way. So make sure that you recognize your king of forces, see who that person is, and make the right choice. Okay? All right. Beautiful. Now let's go to deck number 2. If you chose number 2, let's see what's going on there. Wow, my sage my sage is still smoking away here. I think I'll put it out. I don't want to use it all up right now. Okay. Woo. Are you feeling it? Are you smelling the scent of the sage? Okay, deck number 2. Let's see what's going on now. Past, present, future. This is what you need to do to find your perfect love, to find your perfect romance. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this one. Page of Cups reversed in the past, 5 of Pentacles present, and the Emperor in the future. Wow, interesting. So for you, have you felt, do you feel that you've lost your innocence a little bit regarding love? Have you given up on the idea that it is possible to have a perfect, beautiful, balanced love? That's the first thing that I'm getting. Maybe you're thinking, no, it's impossible. You know, I've done too much. I've seen too much. I've been put down. I believed in love and I don't anymore. Do you have that type of, do you have those type of thought patterns? Because the Page of Cups is an innocent, beautiful, open-hearted soul who's like, yes, I'm ready. I'm flowing. I'm not afraid. And because this is reversed, I feel that maybe your inner child has been hurt. You know, maybe you have experienced something that caused you to stop believing in the perfect love. Okay, but that's in the past. It's in the past. So in the present, the Five of Pentacles reversed. Wow. I feel you are still in a situation right now where, you see this? Where you feel maybe a little outcast, where being with someone has caused you to lose everything. Did that happen for you? But this is turned around and it's good. So I feel that whatever happened here to cause you to lose the belief in the perfect love a little bit, all right? You've overcome that. And you've gotten yourself out of a situation that was difficult, right? I feel that maybe you have been in a situation that was really difficult. You know, I read a lot about people who have been with a narcissist or who have just generally had bad experiences in relationships, and that's left them kind of like this, kind of cast out with no friends. They've lost their home, they've lost their money, they've lost their wealth, their ideals. I don't know, this to me talks a little bit about a bad experience regarding love. And even if this is further in the past, it's still present in your heart a little bit, and that could be holding you back. It could be holding you back from really finding love, because the basis of finding love is self-love and balance and just being able to open your heart and believe in love at all. So I feel that even if this maybe in the past, for some of you, I think this happened a long time ago, and it could have been something that others didn't see as grave, but in your heart it was. So this is like the huge disappointment that left you kind of like, like out in the cold, but it's behind you. This is reversed. So this is behind you, and you have to put this behind you. It's so important to put it behind you and to not let it compromise your ability to open up to love. And so this is the future, the Emperor. Wow. Okay. Now I feel that this is you. And for you to really step it up and find beautiful love again, you really have to like really take control. You have to take control of your thoughts, of your emotions, and just decide, okay, I'm going to find love. I can. Or if you are in a relationship, that's good, but you're feeling a little inhibited, things are not going so well, but you love this other person, you got to take charge. You have to take charge. You got to be in charge, right? You got to decide to heal yourself. You got to decide to open your heart chakra, to put behind you those last remnants of this situation. So this is about taking authority and making a decision like damn, I'm not going to let anything stop me. Because remember, you're a beautiful soul that has so much capacity to love and be loved. It's true. It really is. It's like that. We are all beautiful divine beings, and we are loved so much. There's so much love there for us, and all we have to do is open ourselves up to it, right? So you have the capacity to love and be loved in a beautiful way. Don't forget that. So decide to believe that and step into that energy. So let's continue now with the color. Ooh, gray. You're getting the color gray. Learn to scan your body. Okay, that is very interesting. So this is regarding love. Okay, the color gray. So I feel stepping into a very neutral, balanced space in your heart is important for you. And when you're in a neutral space, you can start to perceive what's going on in your body. What are you feeling? Like if you are always high and low and you're never like standing still, gray is actually a really good space for meditation. It's very, right now I'm wearing gray every day. I'm drawn to wearing gray because I'm someone I'm very emotional, you know. I go up and down really easily. So the energy of gray and just a very gentle, calm, balanced, neutral energy, I find it's really good to do my work. So think about that and get yourself into a neutral space where you can go within, where you can meditate, do your yoga, do your spiritual practice, where you're at a place of neutrality, where you can recognize, it says scan your body, where you can recognize what's going on with your body. Where are you hurting? Where do you need healing? Not only your body, or your mind and your spirit as well. So getting to a place of neutrality and calmness, I think, is really important for you here. So let's continue. What else do we have? Oh, now we're talking. Look at this. You're getting the muse. Wow, this is beautiful. And this is the past life energy. Okay, the past life energy. So let me just get into that past life vision for you. And this has to do with you. And oh, look at the roses. They go with my rose crown here. So this is your past life vision. So yeah, you have had a past life with this other person as well. Absolutely. And this is really beautiful. So I feel that the person you're meeting, or the deepening of your relationship, is going to go into a really beautiful, like from gray to pink, you know, the heart chakra, a really beautiful, heartfelt, creative relationship. So let me just go into that for a moment. Okay, this is interesting. In this lifetime, you're a man. If you're a woman watching me now, most of you are going to be women watching, you were a man. You know that we incarnate alternately as men or women. And the love that you're connecting with now in that lifetime was a woman, a beautiful woman, so lighthearted, like laughing. I hear a lot of laughter and happiness and high vibrations. And so this person that you met in that past life was so uplifting and had the capacity to open your heart and let you forget anything negative from the past. So the energy of the person you are going to meet will have that energy, will be the last factor in your healing, will be able to trigger that healing. I know we all have to heal ourselves and practice self-love, but sometimes we meet someone who can just augment that, who can just, you know, catapult us into a completely new paradigm, who can catapult us through that last piece of healing that we need to do. Someone who is just going to be perfect. So this is a really beautiful, beautiful energy. And I see both of you laughing, just laughing and laughing, having a good time and being so lighthearted. And those of you who are in a relationship that feels right, yes, I would try to see that person a little differently. Recognize their creativity, recognize their humor. Do things with them that are fun and that can open your relationship even more. So this is really, really beautiful. After these cards that were a little bit somber and gray. Okay, so let's continue here. I'll let you see the table again. Let's continue here. Okay, what else do we have? We have, ooh, Wild and Free Wind Sprite. Oh, wow. Okay, I think this is about the other person. The other person is going to be a free spirit, all right? It's not going to be like the typical banker boss down the street. This is going to be someone a little unexpected. And those in a relationship, don't be surprised if a different side of your lover or your spouse comes to surface. And that's what you need, wild and free. So that beautiful energy, this wild and free energy, that also is the energy of the muse. You can't, you know, pin the muse down, or you can't put the muse into a box. You've got to give the muse freedom. And that's what you have to do as well. With this next relationship, don't try to control the other person. Don't try to expect specific things of them, because it's going to be very different and very interesting. Let's see. Now the two archetype cards. Let's see. Your archetype and the other person's archetype that you must step into, or you should step into, to really bring the relationship to perfection. So this is you. The archetype of the mediator is going to come out and is going to support this relationship. Okay, so let's see. Let us see here. Mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of the argument. Wow, look at that. So that is you in this relationship. So take that to heart. Make sure that you're not too one-sided when dealing with this other person or when meeting this other person. Be completely open. Okay? Fairness and strategy. The shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Okay. So this is a little bit of manipulation. So everybody and every archetype has a negative and positive polarity. It's all a matter of perspective with everything. So the positive side of your mediator archetype is what you have to embody. So that's very interesting. So let's see what the other person will bring to the table. Ooh, the Messiah. Wow, wow. Light attribute, serving humanity with humility. Wow. That's quite someone you've got there. That's quite someone you're going to meet. This is someone with a higher motive. This is someone in the category of a light worker, the other person. And if that person's beside you and you look at them and say, light worker, what? Don't judge that other person. You know, sometimes people have hidden things in them that they haven't brought to the light yet. So shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Of course, we have to have that shadow attribute. So recognize both in the other person and support the light attribute. So this is another sign how you can recognize that other person if you haven't met them yet. Beautiful, beautiful. So also you will get a last card, a last message. I'm just going to pull that to make it complete. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We are all connected. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. You got the 2 dragons. So I feel that the union with this person, this almost reminds me of that twin flame union. The union with that person is going to awaken you even more. I mean, awaken you, awaken your consciousness, awaken your light body. This union with this other person will really help you in your ascension process even. We are all one. So I feel that the love that's coming to you, or the love that you can develop with the one you're with right now, if it's the right one, if you're feeling that it's the right one, is going to be really beneficial and important for your own spiritual awakening, for each other's spiritual awakening. So this is a beautiful message regarding love. Beautiful. Okay, so let's continue with deck number 3. Deck number 3. Let's do it. Past, present, future. Okay. So if you chose deck number 3, this is a message that you should take on to get the best relationship, okay? To augment yourself regarding love, to find the one that you need to find. So the 2 of Pentacles upright in the recent past. So this is interesting. I feel that you are pretty balanced. You are able to always come back into balance within yourself. And this is really important. I feel that you've had some difficult times or difficult circumstances, but you've been able to balance yourself. You have, and you are right now in this place, the sun. And the sun is a place of openness, heart chakra openness, support, love. This is beautiful. The sun card is a card of clarity. So I feel that you know what you want. You know what you want, you know where you're at, you're balanced, you are ready. So I feel that with this, either you are already in a really good relationship, Okay, a lot of you are going to be with the one who's the right one for you right now. Okay, and those who are not, those who are single, you are in a perfect place of attraction. The law of attraction is working for you. That's what I feel here. It's working for you. So this is really, really positive. So I feel for you to be able to attract the perfect lover, to attract the romance that you want, the relationship that you want, is not hard. It's not hard. You're just about there. It's there. It's already there in your energy field. Now, in the future, the Nine of Cups reversed. This is interesting, very interesting. And remember, this is guidance for you to find the perfect love. So, first of all, the first message here is, I feel you are so ready that you're going to have lots of opportunities. I mean, look at this. You're going to have like 9 lovers. 9 lovers come up to you and want you, right? Okay, it might not be 9, but you know, this is a metaphor for wow. So the first message I'm getting is like, you got to be discerning. You're so open and ready and full of love that don't take the first or the second one necessarily, right? Just hang on a little bit. Don't go crazy with all with all this love coming your way. Don't play with it too much. Just be discerning and you'll know when the right one comes. And the next card will tell us. So this is very interesting. Very interesting. That's what I'm getting with these cards. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the color. Ooh, brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Okay, with this card, I'm getting the 8th chakra. I'm getting that you're in a place in your life where don't settle for less. That's why this is coming up. This is someone who's settling, who's satisfied. I got everything, right? So don't settle for someone who's not the best. Okay, you're at a place where you're ready to receive the best love that is so aligned, soulmate status, twin flame status, because it's talking about your sparkle, it's talking about brilliance, and that's like the highest level of alignment, I feel. So don't settle for anything less. Know who you are. Know that this is telling you, look, you are a beautiful, brilliant, sparkling soul, and whoever is going to be with you has to be as brilliant and sparkling, as beautiful, as ready, as aligned as you are. So this is really beautiful. Very interesting. Let's see the next one. Oh, 4 of Roses. Views of the ego. Look, again, we have multiple people there. That's very interesting. So this is the card of a past life vision. So I'm going to go into that and get the past life vision for you. So let me see. Let's see. Let's get a past life vision for you for this card. Okay, so I'm going to go into that. You take a look at that. And let's see. This is about mirroring. Very interesting. Okay, you and this person have had multiple past lives. The person who's going to be so aligned to you, or who is already very aligned to you, maybe you haven't recognized it. This person and you have had multiple past lives, and here I see 4 people, 4 past lives together, minimum. So this is a soulmate situation, definitely a soulmate situation. And it's a person who served you well in the path of your greater learning as a soul in many different situations. So views of the ego is this person has been able to mirror back to you in different lives, different parts of yourself, or the different learning cycles that you went through. Maybe in one lifetime, you were like a little bit arrogant. You wanted to see what it was like to dominate other people. I don't know, just as an example. And the other person you met was a mirror to you and helped you with that life lesson. We always incarnate with someone to learn a specific life lesson, and you have learned many life lessons with this person, and you have grown with this person. So that's why this card is coming up. And I'm like seeing several past lives flash before me. One I'm seeing with you as this person, I think as a banker. Like as a banker with a lot of power, not so long ago, maybe in your last life. And this person was also a person of power and very strong. And you butted heads a little bit in that past life. But this was a very interesting learning experience for you. And I'm seeing other past lives like flash by, one in biblical times where you suffered greatly and the other person also suffered. So I feel that this person has mirrored you a lot, is similar to you, has been similar to you, and has helped you understand yourself. And that's going to happen in this lifetime as well, but in a positive way, in a brilliant way, in an enlightened way. That's why it's coming up that this person is going to be just as brilliant and sparkly as you, and don't settle for anything less if you want to, you know, learn that life lesson. So let's continue. The next one. Homeward bound. Oh, look at that. This person is going to make you feel at home. That's how you can recognize them. You're going to feel, I'm at home. I've arrived with this person. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to show you the cards. We want to look at the table. So that is absolutely beautiful, and it might even be the person you spend the rest of your life with. And if you're with them already and you're feeling good, this is home. That person is going to be home. So again, really beautiful. Okay, let's see the archetypes. The next two cards are the archetype that you embody and that the other person embodies to be a perfect match. To give you an idea, Samaritan and Rescuer. Wow! Samaritan and Rescuer. You know, those are really similar. Those are really similar archetypes, I feel, aren't they? The Samaritan. A Samaritan on a lonely road wouldn't turn aside for a wounded man. Right? He rescued a wounded man and the rescuer as well. So in this lifetime, I feel the life lesson that you are going to learn with this person is about these archetypes, is about kindness, is about being a light worker. I feel that you are a light worker. The other person is going to be a light worker, and is about living out that part of your soul's purpose of being a light worker. Let's just read this. Let's read this. Each one of you a little differently. Light attributes: provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. That is beautiful. So you're stepping into this. Absolutely, and this person is going to help you and support you in that. So that's the part of the light worker that you are stepping into and that this person will support. Shadow attributes: assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. And that's of course the other side, but I feel that you are really stepping into this light attribute right now. I feel that. But remember, everything has two sides, and we can all, you know, explore both sides, the shadow and the light. Now, your lover is the Samaritan. That's also how you will recognize this person. Or if you're with them, recognize this quality in them. Light attribute: refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. That is very similar. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So that's the other person, and that's a very beautiful, high vibrational energy, I feel. Not just helping, but those who you would prefer to ignore, those who you feel maybe uncomfortable with, and just having unconditional love for everybody. And that's this other person's energy. How beautiful. Shadow attribute: exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. That's kind of similar to the other one. So you're the rescuer, your lover is a Samaritan. What a beautiful couple you're gonna be, man. I wish I could see you together. Absolutely beautiful. So in the last card, you're gonna get a last one as well. I'm just gonna pull one from this deck here. It's such a beautiful deck. So let's see. One last message. This is the one. Oh, wow. Let two become one. Look at this. Let two become one. That is because you're going to complement each other perfectly. Okay? This is going to be a beautiful union. Or if you're already with them, it is a beautiful union and you're going to deepen this relationship. Coming together as one. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this love and romance reading. And I hope that will give you some guidance of how you can move forward, how you can recognize that other person, and how you can, you know, open yourself up to be able to see and to meet and recognize the other one and just have a beautiful union together. So let me know what you think. Let me know which one you chose, how it resonates, what you're planning to do. And if you like this video, please subscribe or maybe share it with someone who could benefit from this. And remember again that it's really, really important, especially at this time of year where, you know, it's all about love. I'm recording this video right now on Valentine's Day or one day before Valentine's Day, but I wanted to tap into the energies of love to bring forth a reading that is timeless for any time that you find this reading. But remembering, for those of you who are maybe alone right now, who are not in a relationship, who are thinking, oh no, I'm alone, you are loved. And if you open yourself up to universal love, to unconditional love and self-love, you know, you can always find love. And you can always act with the energy of love, and that will help you attract romance into your life. You know, the law of attraction works like that. What you give out comes back in. So I wish you all a very beautiful and loving time, and may you find the one and be happy. Thank you so much. Natasha, Cosmic Empress.